Welcome to Barb's Craft Room. I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've recorded, mostly because I have had a husband who had open heart surgery, and I kind of had to do a little bit of caregiving, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I couldn't think of what kind of videos I wanted to do, but anyway, I'm here today and welcome. So I have items. I know if you're interested in making a junk journal, what do I collect? What do I use? Where do I get it? All those questions I see all the time. Well, I'm going to show you um, some items that I have collected to give you an idea. And then after I show you this pile, I am going to slowly, one video at a time, create something with what I'm showing you so that you will know how to use it. Okay, so the first thing I have here is I have a cereal. This is a cereal bar box. Now you can use a cereal box. Any kind of packaging works great for a cover. And stay tuned, that will happen. You can also use cardboard, and some of this cardboard or chipboard comes in some of the art or papers or whatever. These came from Stampin' Up, and these two are the same thickness. So I get a third one, and it can also make a nice cover. That too will happen. An old book. I got this book at the library. They were getting rid of it. So these, it has torn pages. But this is a good way to have an already made junk journal. I haven't, look, it says damage noted. I haven't really used a book yet. So this would be a challenge for me to show you how to do it. But it is an old book because it's sewed together. And I think we should give that a whirl. Another thing is your bubble mailers from Amazon. You save them. They make a great cover. They're nice and squishy. They make a lot of noise. You can cover them with fabric. Makes it nice and squishy. Then we have junk mail envelopes. It doesn't matter how you open them because they still can be used. You can use the ones with windows or without. The windows are great to use by themselves. So I will show you ways to use junk mail envelopes. I also don't have with me, but in my junk mail, you get flyers. They're a thin cardboard. They're not too thick. Save those too. You can make mini books out of those. And when I get some, I'll add them to my pile. File folders. File folders are a great use for all kinds of things. You can use them for tags, pockets. It's a base. So it can be a base for anything. All right. Greeting cards. This is a greeting card that I believe can be used in a journal somehow. We'll figure it out. Corrugated cardboard. Oh, the things you can do with corrugated cardboard. Nice texture. Save those. Gift wrap. So wrapping paper can be used. Book pages. They can be used. Old music sheets. Magazine. This looks like it was from a yearbook. Newsprint. This is Christmas. Maps. You don't have to have old maps. You can have current maps. Just maps. I have old notebook pages. These are coffee dyed or colored of some kind. Then you can collect vintage ephemera. This is a page, looks like out of a child's book, very old. Now, if you don't have access to old stuff, they do make, there are companies out there that make vintage looking stuff, but again, it's not 100% necessary. You can use your scraps, all kinds of scraps to do all kinds of things. This is Braille paper, and as you see, I've done stuff to it. There's library cards, library card. These are fun to use. Library cards, guest checks, current or old, bags, all kinds of bags. Bags are very, very fun to work with. And there's such a selection of bags out there. And I will make a point to try and show you how to use them. Big bags, little bags. Bags your silverware come in when you go out to eat, like at Cracker Barrel. Then I found these, here's some more bags, plastic bags that your craft stuff come in. Freezer bags, all kinds of bags. So that's bags. Okay, then I found these. These are a zippered pouch. They can be put into 3-ring binder kind of journal, or you can use them to store your stuff in. Playing cards, any kind of game card. I have a playing card, but you can use game cards, Monopoly cards, any card that comes out of games can be used to play with. There's plain index cards, either size. Again, I have a junk mail envelope. This came off of some oranges. This will work in a junk journal. These came off of a mango. So save what interests you. This was really interesting to me on how I could use it in a journal. So we'll see. Credit cards, any kind of gift cards, any kind of card that's small like this. I also save the confetti, or whatever you call this, shreds, paper shreds. There's a way to use those in your journals. And here's some vintage papers. If you can find them, vintage papers. If you don't find them, like I said, they do come already printed like this. So they look old, but they're not necessarily old. Dictionaries. This is an old paper. Looks like a letter from the Lodge, Hall of Greg Lodge. A receipt. This says track, hours, honors, tricks. Don't know what it is. The scoring block. Tickets. We have film with people in it. Bingo cards. Postage stamps. Whether they're old, new, from Europe, doesn't really matter. Postage stamps. Here's a nice glassine bag. Comes out of a planner, looks like. Planner pages. This is a tag from a car thing, I believe. Engine mount block loose. Yeah, save those. While you were out, notes, somebody called. Whether they're new or old, they still can be used. Weekly compass. Looks like it comes from a planner. Receipts. Any kind of receipts. This one is duplicate receipts. A service tag from a car, now a claim check. Service, you can use each one of these pieces differently. You can also use paint chips, but I don't have any. But paint chips make great little tags and stuff. When you buy stickers, stickers can be used, but this is what stickers came in, and you can use this also. Save that. This is another saved ephemera packaging. Clothing tags. This one on a pair of Skechers was cool because it came with a chain, and I was like, ooh. So when you go out looking for stuff, you then start seeing things that you didn't see before. We also have fabric, lace, different kinds of lace, flowers. You can use dried flowers, handmade flowers, anything in nature, wood, anything, any kind of thing from nature. These are some handmade that was given to me. Tea bags. This is an unused tea bag. You can also use used tea bags, and I can show you when we get to tea bags how to use them. Puzzle pieces. This is actually a punched out puzzle piece, but that's all I have. Old jewelry. Jewelry can turn into all kinds of things. So when we get around to that one, I will show you. Old jewelry. Right now you're at the collecting stage. Tissue. Tissue, so many things you can do with tissue. And there's all kinds of tissue. This is tissue with gold on it, but you can also use candy wrappers with gold and silver. You can just use any kind of candy wrappers. There's these kind of candy cups. These can be used also with all kinds of fun things. So that's a start on what is available in the world that's absolutely free. There's foam comes in your packages sometimes. I would save that. I have saved so many different things. You just look at packaging differently than you did before. Lace, ribbon, doilies, these are all additional items that you can think of to save. These is a baby wipe. Baby wipes, use them, save them. They can be used. So those are what I have. And over the course of the next, I don't know how long it'll take me, but we will go through this pile and create from it somehow. All right, well, oh, there's also feathers. I forgot about feathers. Feathers, rocks, anything. Just start saving. And then when we do creating, you'll have fun creating with me. Okay, thanks for watching. Did I not start it? Oh no, I did.